Hi guys, welcome to my very first Let's Play. My name's Justin. A lot of people call me Turk. It's a very, very long story, but it's not named after the movie Snatch, if you're that old to remember that shit. But let's get going. This is going to be part tutorial, part new stuff for everyone, because this is my first time actually doing a playthrough since the Old Gods was released. I do not own it. You'll see what we're playing with today. So that means we do not have access to the new starting time. We have access to 1066. And seeing it's my favorite scenario anyway, since I don't know any better yet, it's a-okay to go with it. So we're going to go to Stanford Bridge. This is for all you new players, since there was just a new release of the game, a new sale, so there's lots of new players filling our forums right now with lots of easy questions. So I'm going to give you an idea of how to start out pretty quick. A lot of people suggest Ireland. My absolute favorite. We are going to play with King Bledlin of Gwynedd. I'm not going to do any pronunciations correct here, guys, so don't expect those. What we are running is I have the Sword of Islam download content and the Republic. So we could play a Republic here, but we're going to teach regular old Catholic divide and conquer here. So we're going to start with a 3-province county. We are, under the old ways, a duke, but with this, they're now all called petty kingdoms, apparently. So I'm a petty king. That sounds good. Let's see what this does. Oh, right, that's the difference. A petty king is a duke in a kingdom that is not currently formed. So that right now, because my 3 here are all in Wales, and there is no king of Wales, that makes me a petty king. So, we're going to try to take over the other petty kings really quick. Well, we got a petty king there, and then we just have crappy little counts. So we're going to focus on these guys real quick just to solidify having Wales, and then we're going to move over into the very easy to take over Ireland. You'll see why everyone promotes going into Ireland. Under the old versions, it was really easy. Let's see if they updated that to screw with me a little. So let's get going. Starting out at the beginning is very, very important. The first 20 years are critical. Establishing yourself dominant in your tiny region so you can take over a larger one. Otherwise, you're going to get smashed by some bigger, badder guys. Right now, England's not a problem for us because they've got their own issues. This scenario has Normandy invading them and and Norway, so they're going to be kind of hosed for a little while. Alright, so we start out, we got 66 gold. This is where your money is, your prestige, which is how awesome you are. Piety. Piety is how religious you are. The different religious deeds will get it for you. Different traits that your ruler will have. Make it known that at any point, if you do not have an heir, the game is over. So that is the very first critical thing you need to always have. You can have the largest empire, but if for some reason your bloodline is done, so is the game. So always make sure you have lots and lots of heirs. Alright, so let's start out. Great things to set up. We're going to take a look at our guy here. Here's our king, petty king. We're thrifty clerk, which means we have plus 5% fertility and plus 3 to stewardship. Stewardship is obviously economic stuff. That modifies different things throughout the kingdom. If you are unmarried, these numbers are all down. This is a modified number. You see, you get plus 4 from your spouse's statistic. So when you're marrying, you're aiming for higher statistics because it helps your overall state diplomacy, as an example, as you can see. So it also affects your council, what your choice in counselor for it. So because of our counselor, we get a plus 10 over here to our economic score overall. We get plus 12 in the marshal, which is pretty good. That means our marshal is pretty decent. He's got a 12. It's actually our heir, which is our son. So it's always good to focus on your heir as well, because he is going to be your next character. If you're playing for score, it's good to keep his score going up too, because it is eventually going to transfer over to you, and you are going to accumulate these scores. And that goes into a little more advanced stuff later on. Let's get us set up. All right, so we're gonna go back to our council that I just shut off, and you'll see that they all have 3 abilities that they can do. They can prove diplomatic relations. So, for example, you can see under our vassals here, they have an opinion of you, and based on the opinion is how much money they're going to pay you. There's various things that affect this, including your state laws, and I'll explain that afterwards, because we're going to change those in a moment too. So right now you can see, you can sort them based on opinion. So since he has a positive 27 opinion of us, our money's going up pretty big. He's in the green. Where it really takes effect is in your religious guys, your bishops. You have different holdings throughout. You'll have cities, bishoprics, which are church holdings, and then your castles, and then some vacant ones where you can build others later. Each one have different functions, but with these, the tax money comes from your vassals. If the church opinion, like if your bishop has a higher opinion of the current pope, he's going to pay all the tax money that he earns to the pope instead. So you want to keep their opinions higher. Right now it's a difference of 40, so it's a little much to overcome. However, I could take my chancellor here and improve diplomatic relations on what province those guys are in. So I could take that, send him on the mission to improve that. So you'll get various things where he'll try to improve it, and then the opinion goes up, and then eventually the taxes switch over. The longer your ruler has been in charge, the greater the people respect you as well. So you'll see this short reign right now is -10, so his opinion of me is -10 just because I haven't been in charge very long. If your ruler lives a really, really long time, that number goes up, way up. So it's you don't have to be as mindful the longer your ruler's been around. Everyone's just going to kind of love you, and I guess they've just accepted you as their ruler for this long. Why not be happy with it? Anyway, we're not going to do that right now. Right now what we're going to do is we need to fabricate some claims. Because we want to increase our territory. Right now, we control 2. We have a maximum of 3 that we are personally allowed to hold. We could have, right now, 100 of these under our control, but at any time under our personal control, we could never have more than 3. Now, this is early in the game, and we can change that, and it gets it way up there, I promise you. Don't worry about that right now. So what we're going to focus on is increasing it up to 3. That would be great. But other than that, we want to get as many of these titles under our control. We've got Dyfed here, we've got Gwent and Glamorgan. These are another, right now, a petty kingdom. If we were to control these 2 petty kingdoms, we control one of them, which is the petty kingdom of Gwynedd. And then if we controlled the petty kingdom of I'm not even going to try, which is these 3, then we would have the necessary amount to create the Kingdom of Wales. We would have 2 duchies, which is 2 petty kingdoms, and then we would just need to make sure we had 200 piety, the 400 necessary gold. And then we have a kingdom, which gives us then claim to these 2 down here, which are also part of Wales. Alright? As you're going throughout the game, when you're trying to figure out how to create titles, it's going to pop up here right now. You can create it, but it's going to be grayed out. Just leave your mouse over it, and just wait. This little thing will pop up and tell you exactly what you need to do in order to fulfill that title. Anyway, so we're going to aim at the Kingdom of Wales, but for now, we need to conquer these 3. We could do it through marriage, but we're going to do it with our Chancellor. He's going to go fabricate a claim. So for every year that transpires in the game right now, you can see in the top right corner here, we're at 1066. So for every year, because his rating's a 10, which isn't all that great, um, we're going to send him on a mission to fabricate a claim. It'll take him, I don't know if it's cumulative or if it's just a 4.5% chance per year. Sometimes it feels like he does this overnight, gets the claim, or sometimes it feels like it could take 10 years. So I'm not really sure, but I think it's only 4.5 yearly. It's not cumulative. We're going to start by going on this one. I like the whole divide and conquer concept. Anyway, let's get continuing. Remember, this game goes over hundreds of years, so there's some people who would debate what I'm about to do next. I'll show you what you can do, like with your marshal here. What I always do, and what I will be doing, is I'm going to research military tech. Having your marshal do this, as you can see, will give me a spread rate of plus 60%. Now, technology has changed in this patch, so I'm not 100% on the merits of it. But since this game is over the long haul, if strategy games have taught me anything, it is stick to the long haul plan. So what we could do, what I will be doing, is placing him down for research here in my capital to increase my capital. If I keep this as my capital for the entire game, that's where I want all my main research to come out of. But this is what others would tell you to do. Train troops. Your levy size is plus 30% in your capital. Like wherever you place this guy, if you control those lands. That's pretty incredible this early in the game. So plus 30% on what I've got. What do we got here? The levy would be up 30%, so that's, another 150. Not bad. So 100 this early when the troops are, I only have access to 1,500 troops total in my 3 provinces, which is probably enough to beat these guys solo. That's the whole message here. But I could increase that number by doing this. Also, when your troops die, it takes a while for them to come back. As you can see, the marshal, that ability, also increases the reinforcement rate by 60%. So if you got a couple of early claims lucky, then yeah, you might want to do that. But for now, we're going to focus on the long haul, and we're going to tell him to research here in the capital. Here are the options with your steward. You can increase the local tax modifier by 25%. Money this early is tight, but fortunately we have 2 feeding us early, so that's not too bad. We could increase it. We can increase the speed of which things are building, but since we don't really have the money to build anything right now, it's not very advisable. Again, here we go with research economy tech. Guys, if you've ever played strategy games, economy is everything. So we're going to do that right now. You can debate the merits with me otherwise. This is one of my favorites. Early on, I always study technology. So when you hit this, you can see all the people who've got a little better stuff than you, where you can head and do this. But I always like to guarantee stealing from Turkey, the Byzantines. I'll put it in Constantinople and call it at that. The other options from your spy master is to scheme, where you can, whatever province you put it on it, you can, it's like a defensive. You can discover the plots. That gives you a plus 10% chance to discover plots against you. So if you're expecting people to try and assassinate you, it's not a bad one to have down right now. You can see the other things there, but it's up to you to what you want to do. This one is a little more offensive, which, with what I'm about to do, potentially could have been a good idea to keep him around and not send him off, but that's okay. Finally, we've got our court chaplain. Now, in conjunction with the Chancellor improving diplomatic relations, you also have the ability to improve religious relations. So it's not a bad idea to, as you can see, improve relations with the bishop of the province that he's in. So that can make that bishop like you more. Uh, which will get his tax money coming to you sooner, or it makes that guy's opinion of the Pope worse, which also does the same thing. And here we are pretty lucky with a court chaplain of 18, which means he's pretty awesome. So what we're going to do is I like the long term here. Culture technology spread rate of plus 90. Yikes. Well, actually, the way that sounds with tech right now, I won't need that this early. I don't really have that much technology, as you'll see. So when we hover over, I don't have all that much technology, so spreading it might not be all that important. Let's hover over seeing what happened. So there's the bonus. Huh. You learn something new all the time. That's the one thing I love about this game. Over 800 game hours later, and I'm still learning, especially with new patches. So you know what? Let's just play with it as it is right now. You don't have to have them on there, but spreading it to your extras is always good. You want a powerful economy. You want everything to spread. Anyway, while we're here on the technology screen, you used to have to set the preference, but right now the way that it works is every turn you will generate, or every month, I believe. Is it every month? From attributes, yeah, it appears that it'll probably be monthly. So that's what you gained monthly into this pool. And once you hit to a certain amount, you can purchase it, or it will get there slowly on its own and decrease the cost of finalizing it. Once you get to each next level, you can see that your bonuses increase. So right now, because we have Cavalry 1, those are the bonuses we receive. Once we hit 2, we'll get those. So you can see this is going to go on its own, or I could purchase it for 20 once we've generated 20. You also get from fighting. You get points for fighting fights. So this one's pretty easy to get. Alright, so since we can't really purchase any of them right now, we're just gonna play the waiting game for a little while on our tech, which is a kind of nice new feature of it. So we're actually gonna spend this to increase the money. Oh, that's my crappy computer there. So let's improve himself first. Ooh, I'm apparently lustful. That's good. That means we'll have some more babies. Alright, let's just, let's take a look at our vassals real quick. We got this guy, because we control these two, which is always good. We're able to control one more, though, and that can come from a few places. Huh. How much of a family here? Boy. Alright, well, that's looking like it'll have to stay in the... Well, let's see if we can do it right away this way. Alright, we can create a plot to revoke that county, and we will control all 3 in our own domain. Everything will be under our family, which is a good thing to start. Alright, so we're going to do that. Wow. It has a plot power of 138.4%. All I gotta do is get someone to go along with me. Well, that sucks. No one wants to do it. Ooh, that one could be done. I just have to get him to really like me. Nope, not gonna happen. Well, we can only hope. We can only hope. One of those guys will change their mind. Alright, let's go through the laws. Alright, this is a really fun part of the game. Down here is the different taxation, different things. As you can see, right, it says feudal levies and feudal taxation. Right now, this count over here, I'm his feudal lord. So, under my laws of Gwynedd, under my 3 provinces, I decree that he has to give me a normal amount of his levies. I decreed he has to pay me nothing. I don't like that. we're going to change that to increase his tax percent, the tax that he gives me, to 10%. That's a little better. So right now, the voting is 3 out of 9. We'll wait for that to finish once we hit start time. But we're just going to keep going, just checking through the things. Technology's set for now. We have a pretty decent armor. We have 1,500. So right now we're just waiting for him to get that claim. As soon as we push time go, we really want that claim to happen quick. We can only hope. If he takes longer than a year, then we're going to start looking to replace his ass pretty quick. So right now all we can do is otherwise focus on these guys liking us, and we'll see what we can do cheating-wise. Not really cheating, but I'm just saying tweaking. Let's say tweak it to get it going. Because right now, as you can see, because he likes me, he likes the Pope more than me, he's not even giving me any of his troops. See? Of this, Bishop could provide at most 273 troops. Of this, you are able to raise 0% due to him being more loyal to the Pope. So we need to change that. Let's go to our vassals. Hey, there's one. But this is the one that's in my capital. Our bishopric of Bangor Far. We'll see him. Here he is. Bishop Cielo. Well, we can't usurp it. That sucks. So, he's my court chaplain. Let's see how we can increase his thing. Well, he thinks I'm lustful. Well, too bad. And my short reign. Well, that will change. But right now, what we could do is we could send him a gift. So we 32.7 of my gold, of my 66 gold, will give him 25. I don't like that. But what we can do is make him my cupbearer. It's going to go up to 32, which is good. Oh, will he join my plot? No, he won't join my plot. He doesn't like me that much. That's okay. We can wait. Ooh, I have an unmarried heir. That's no good. So we're going to change that too. What we definitely want to do is we're going to see if we can find something political that will give us weight. See, these ones are pretty good. Now we just got to find them who are also desirable as people. Ooh, that one could be good. What is she? Thrifty clerk. Just got to make sure we don't let her anyone. Whoever you let your children tutor, they sometimes will come out their culture, and we want to spread Welsh culture like crazy this game. So we don't want to. We're always going to have to be careful with who our tutors are. Tutors affect these abilities that come out. They're types. So if this character, my son, were to tutor someone, which he is, tutoring my niece is most likely to come out a skilled tactician because her tutor is a skilled tactician and is most likely to become Welsh because he's Welsh. Well, she's already Welsh, so that's okay. Oh, right, we're going to grab that marriage for him. Well, we can go with Norway, which is the guy invading England right now, which could be good, and give us some future claims on Norway. If Norway wins this war and we have some claims on Norway, it could be easy to get in on some land stealing from the English here. Who doesn't like attacking the English? All right, so he's 25. Let's give him that Norse bride. What is she? She's an elusive shadow. I don't know if I want such a finicky bitch in my as my wife later. That could hurt. She could really cause us some damage in the plotting. So let's avoid that, like the plague that comes, many years later. Well, Denmark's pretty close. She seems to. Oh, she's a legitimized bastard. Does she have any claims? Let's check her out. She has no claims. I don't like that. That's not good. Does her son? Oh, she's already been married. She's already got seed spread. No. We don't like that. Let's go back to the list. Let's go back to the list. We like it. We like it. Oh yeah, let's go with the Spanish. We want some future into Spain. That could be good. Elusive Shadow. We don't like that. What is she? Underhanded Rogue. Not bad. She's fertile. She can give us lots of kids. What is she? She's gluttonous, fatty, lustful, and just. Alright, and patient. She could be pretty good in bed. Not bad, alright, let's take her. King Sancho. You are not Sancho. I am Sancho. Here we go. Yep, he'll take her. Alright, so we just set up our son to get laid for a little while and produce some more his own heirs. All of our guys, except for him, are doing anything right. So we're going to improve his own relations with himself, which is a nice little technicality. And since I know that Banger Far is right here, and that's him, we're going to just go and increase his own relations. Alright, I believe we are going. One of my favorite things to do, this is your regular map view. If you select over things, you'll see that because this is a little mountainous, if combat takes place here, the defender will get a defensive bonus. So it's always good to try to defend there if you are getting attacked. Anyway, let's see what we got here. We clear our messages, right? We did that. Senators, blah blah blah. Let's click through these. Okay, let's get this show on the road. We're going to increase the speed right away and see what kind of messages we got coming in. Alright, so I'd like to note I have a crappy computer, so it will appear a little choppy. We can collect. Right, the thing we got, this is what we can choose. We can get 12 more gold, which will take us up to 80. Which will allow us to build when we want, or we can gain the 300 points right early. Money comes and goes, take the points. There we go. I like having a little wiggle room there anyway. Yeah, she arrived at our court. So our daughter-in-law is now here. Oh, she's the heir to the Duchy of Aragorn. Well, let's be a little clever about this. The Duchy of Aragorn. Well, I'll show you how to do that. I know where it is, but do you? So down here we have Find Title. We will type Aragorn. And magically, at one point when my computer stops freaking out, apparently I can't type it. Alright, there we go. Duchy of Aragon. De jure titles. Ooh, look at all that. And she could be the heir to all of that. And she is the heir to this. Heir to the kingdom. But she's heir to the duchy. We'll work on that later. Anyway, we forgot to select our ambition. It's always good to do. So it allows you to work on stats that you don't have. So once you wish for it to happen, so we want to become the King of Wales. That could be an ambition for us to do. And once we have the success, we get a free 1,000 points. Jeez, that's a nice new added for it. Wow, that's impressive. So we're not going to add that right now. That's a brand new one. I like that. But right now what would be a good thing to add is we're going to add, I'd like to improve our martial. Martial of at least 8. We currently have 7, so it won't take too long, and it's a free 100 points. Plus, chance to give us some cool little ability, a few events will show up. That's how we'll do it. See if anyone, after hitting time, is ready. No? You seem like you'd be the most likely. Alright. Yeah, well, hopefully we pop out a little kid here and you inherit later stuff. That'd be great. Anyway, we gotta focus on our current ones. Alright. Well, we're gonna erase that one. And let's hit time again. Let's see what happens here. We got a weak claim. Oh, what do we have a weak claim on? The Kingdom of Aragon. What? We can attack already, huh? Well, they're considered an ally, so we don't want to do that. But if we thought ourselves wise enough, we could come down there and invade them. This is the screen that I like to use the most. It's the diplomacy, I guess, screen, or hierarchy screen. Right now, everything in green is under your control. Anything that's in this color, you have a Casus Bellis on it. Casus Belli is like the way is the way you're supposed to pronounce it, actually. So we actually have some of these, and I don't know why I didn't check that soon, but this could be good. We'll check it in a second here. But when it's in blue, they're an ally, and they can be called into war. These guys have access to absolutely no boats, so they wouldn't be able to come help us. They're a crappy ally. I really picked a crappy one there. That's okay. But let's go. It showed us that we have a claim here and we have a claim here. So let's check out what that claim is and see if it's worthwhile pushing. My nephew. Huh. Well, this could be good. He really doesn't like me. I have 2 nephews who could do it. Well, this one likes me a little more. Let's see why they don't like me. Oh, because I have a... Oh, they have a claim on mine. But I could push their claim. Huh. I don't think I want to do... No, I don't want to do that. No. Or do I? Because... No, they're not the same... they're my nephew, but they're not the same house. If they were my same house, they would be mine. Alright, so pushing that one is useless. What can we declare here? We can claim Dublin for some kid. Yeah, how about no? We're not going to push those. We're going to keep trying to go for our own. So we'll select time here again and keep going. This is time I think it's time to puff here. And, so what do we got going on here? As you make your home one day... Uh-oh, this doesn't sound very good. Uh-oh, I can't see. Okay, escorted by... You run into several drunken peasants having a fist fight. Oh, you're... Oh, this is one of the events because we're increasing our martial. Yeah, let's jump in here. 50% chance of administering a beating or 50% chance of suffering. They're going to get their ass kicked. Oh, no. No, no, we lose. Oh, no. Well, he helped. And we got our +1 martial. That's good. See, then we get our increased up there. Oh, we lost 15 to gain 100. I think it's a little worth it. Oh, does anyone want to do that yet? Nope, that sucks. But we can increase another one of these. Since these are all close, and that one is my personal favorite, let's increase that stewardship. Okay, come on, lucky. How are we doing? Come on. Give us some good news. A lot of this time, you spend a lot of time waiting. You could be searching through stuff and have it on slower time, but we're teaching basics here. I'm by no means a perfectionist on this. I think this game is really, really slow sometimes at the start, and I'm sure I could pay more attention. I could join in on different fights here, but... could I actually help? I could swear fealty and jump on in. And he's like, yeah, land is good. That's not happening, dude. Just not happening. I don't know if you're going to win or lose, and my 1,500 troops aren't going to help against Norway's invasion there, buddy. You're on your own. We have 87 gold. Right now we could be waiting it out. We get 100. Alright, in this latest one it increased it all. We can't really build anything right now. That's okay. My daughter, right. I have more kids to pawn off here. How about the 18? Oh yeah, I got a few more. Let's get some alliances going on here. Who wants her? Now there's a good one. There's a good one. Let's go back to the other kid. Where's the youngest daughter? She's 18. Let's pawn her off. Not to the king of... Let's pawn her off to the... Yeah, King of France. They could be a very, very, very powerful ally later on fighting England in the next generation. So, right now I'm going to promise her I'll find her someone. I already did find her someone. Oh, she's not happy with me. She didn't do it. Whatever. We found it for you. Suck it up, princess. Suck it up. We'll be out of here soon. Did that law go through? Nope. No one likes us enough for it yet. I don't know why that didn't go through. We'll continue that soon. Keep it going. Wow, look at these troops. England raising an army, chasing Norway up into ours. Here we go. Game on. As you can see, they've got an increase, but it's just the pure troop difference. I've never seen England do this well. That could be the new patch. Or Normandy couldn't be here yet. What happened to Normandy? They're not invading. That's over already? Well then, Norway, this is going to pose problems. I might have to swear fealty to them if I don't do so well here, guys. This is my first time playing on an increased difficulty too, so we shall see how things go. Okay, it's concerned that she's still... Right. Oh, I promised the wrong one. Ha! See? That's the one. I did promise. I thought I did. Well, whatever. Let's get her married. These guys are really far away and kind of useless to us. We can start marrying into the Scottish. Well, let's sort it by absolute rank. There we go. He's close. I like that. Yeah, let's go, let's get the Duke of Moray there. Could be sending him off for some matrilineals here. See if that would work. No, too high on the totem pole. And that's okay. Now that's one way to treat it. Alright, let's arrange marriage, matrilineal. No, he's not. Ah, well. Oh, well. Alright, I'll just pawn her off to someone. Let's not think too deep right now. She's 25, is that her? Yeah, let's just get rid of her. Give me a crappy one. Sure, let's marry into England somewhere. That won't backfire, ever. Bye-bye. Come on. Give us land. Give us land. We want to invade. Ooh, what's going on? We got nothing else to do, so let's go join the fight. That's kind of fun. You get more when you hit the raise the vassal levels, not the county levels. So we got every troop possible on the field. We have 1,606. Do we have the boats for it? Let's check. No, we do not. We can only take 11. Okay. Well, that sucks. We can only take 1,100. How much do we have? I got a scrap 500, huh? We'll scrap mine. That's funny. Well, we'll just reassign them. I'll show you how to do that after. Ooh, betrothed can be married. Alright, so we're going to combine all 4 of those. And then we're going to put us back in that army. And then we'll take the next strongest guy up there. So we got 3. And what you can do is you can reorganize the unit. Ours is the strongest. Apparently not. Ours is the weakest. We are a very weak flank. That's okay, we're badass. We can do it. Yeah, we only have 97. Our core is little, so we're some type of like little punch and go unit. I don't get it, but let's roll with it. Alright, so these are our ships combined. We have 11. You can take oh crap, right, this guy, there we go. For every ship you have, you may take 100 troops. So we had 1,600, but we only have 11 troops, so we can take 1,100. Let's send them off to go join this war that we did. Oh, he's going to ask about the betrothal. Yep. So now we have an ally in France right now. Apparently England too. Why did I marry someone off to England? I gotta quit smoking dope, I tell ya. Alright, regardless. Let's get down here and fight some Muslims. Whoa! Oh, I screwed that up a little. That's okay. I'm here now. You can change that anywhere. It's one of the fallacies of this sucker, unfortunately. So everyone's seems to be down here in war. I'm going to send these guys back up and go get the core of my army, since I only took that little troop. So you can see I paused the game regularly. You can hit the space bar to do that, or you can run on a slower time thing and never pause. It's all relative. Ooh, our knowledge of castle infrastructure in our capital has increased to level 2. So let's go check that out. Technology, castle infrastructure has gone to 2. So what does that mean? The tax has gone up, and we have unlocked levels 3 of the stables, level 3 of the castle town, which is pretty good. So let's check out what we can build here. The castle town is up. Oh, we have to improve to do this. We need 283 gold to do it, and we need castle walls. We have castle walls. So I guess we don't need it yet. Well, in the meantime, let's go check out, oh, our army's loaded. Let's unpause. Send them back down to join the party. We shall attach our king to this current army. So we've got, we're running around with 2,200. This early in the game, that's quite a lot. So we'll see what kind of mischief we can cause until our other troops get here, which didn't take too long. So we will send them down into Navarre. Once they join up with ours, we'll go exploring on our own and start earning some prestige all on our own and some piety, because we're fighting Muslims right now, ladies and gentlemen. We are ruining their day. And, well, what is this war? Aragonian Holy War for Aragon. So the contested title is the entire duchy. Wow. Getting ambitious. That's okay, since that's our wife's... Huh. No, our son's wife's duchy. I think it's only appropriate that we help press this claim. So there's our own 1,600. You know, let's just stick with the pack and make it go quicker. We'll leave our stuff down there right now. Right now, our vassals are getting unhappy that we have their troops under our control, so they get a little more unhappy the longer you keep them out, as you can see. Oh, I forgot to get this one married too. Jeepers. We need to marry her off real quick. Alright. Yeah, we'll just send you off to Moray. Nope. Alright. That's going to make her a little unhappy. But did we get it in time? Promise to marriage. Yay, we fulfilled it. There we go. Alright. Our grandson. They're, oh, because we got rid of her, she was apparently teaching him, so we need to find it. What was she learning? She is a brilliant strategist. So, we need to find him most ideally a brilliant strategist. So we will go down to conduct diplomacy, educate the child, and those are typically marshals. Well, we don't have one. But it's okay if we go that way. And that increases our wife's opinion of us, so maybe she'll sleep with us more and produce some more kids. I love having lots of kids in this game. It's great to have with you. Alright, the battle. Oh, there's a battle. Didn't even see it. Should have shown up over here, which it did. And we just got our butts royally whooped up on by the Muslims, even though we were there. Hey, look at that. We got another granddaughter. Yeah, who cares? So, we got our butts royally kicked down there. Oh, because we're at war with a few. Well, we can only hope that round 2 will do a little better for us. So, we are going to try and outrun them. Oh, we have to detach from them. We try to get back up to our boats, which doesn't appear to be a problem. And then we're going to go regroup and come back, hopefully, and join in the party again. Send back up here. Perfect. Put them down. Alright. What do we got here? Not enough to go back. We need to wait it out a bit. We cannot help. Yep. Well, if we're lucky, they will join in soon. These guys just need to form up and get down here. That's big. It's a big, big army. But we need to win this because that's a lot of territory that could potentially be given to us for free. As you'll see how this could work out is when we die, our heir will get it. These two, she will run her lands, I will run, this will be who we will be playing with next, we will run our lands. And then whatever offspring they have, which is this kid, our grandson, who we just set up with a tutor of our wife, he will inherit both when they both die. So his lands will be huge, and that's just through marriage. Not a single conflict between the two nations will have existed. As you can see, we're helping them right now. That's a conflict, but no direct. This wouldn't be conquering them. This would just be betting them into giving it to us. Love my energy drinks. Alright, let's keep it rolling. Alright. Well, that's no good. So our daughter came back. Her first husband's dead. Let's see if we can get rid of her again. Alright, we're still Gavelkind. When can we change this? I like primogenitors. Alright, let's hope one of these happens soon. As you can see, we have different ways of distributing our land when we're dead. Right now, that sucks. The titles of the ruler are divided among his children, with the oldest getting the primary title. If the ruler has no children who can inherit, the law defaults to primogenitor. Well, I do. Since it's Gavelkind, oh. Anyway, as you can see, I own two. How is he the? How are you the heir to Powys? Oh, that's that. Derp. Alright, as you can see, under our current law, when I die, I will be playing as my heir, who will only get he'll get the duchy, but he'll only get Gwynedd as his. Now, how I can get around this nice and easy is at any time I can grant him Powys, or Powys, or however you want to put it. Then I lose direct control, I lose the taxes of it. When you go to primogenitor, you can see the oldest title. The oldest child of the ruler inherits alls. Well, all of them. Your successor will obviously love them all, but all the other members will slightly disapprove. It's my favorite. It's the easiest in my books to transfer it over, other than elective monarchy, which is not too shabby, and I'll show you how that works. We'll probably go with the elective monarchy, at least in our main one, because we'll have the most control theoretically of it. Alright, so she's back. Let's pawn her off yet again. Let's see what we can get ally-wise close by. Right now, I think Scottish people and, yeah, these guys are big. Scottish and British. We need to get in on the Scots and the Brits. We want to spread our family roots everywhere and potentially get some free, nice, easy claims somehow. With multiple generations. Yeah, bye-bye. Get out of here. Alright, so this is what I was talking about. Here we go. So, the mission was successful. I seem to have managed to make him understand what a benevolent and pious ruler you really are. Yeah, I am pious. So he's now going to have increased by 40 for 2 years. So, that's gone through. As you can see, it's now upgraded to 77. Hopefully, if with any luck, we see the vassals, we hit the opinion, and now it's 77 to 61, so his taxes are now coming to me. Similarly, our vassals, he is now providing me with 133 of his troops, and that's because of laws and opinion. If I had better laws, as you can see, church levies is only at normal. If I had max, he'd be giving me them all. That feudal taxation did not go through. Hello? Pay up, folks. I do not want gluttonous. I like temperate. Temperate is a great skill. Steward at +2. Come on, Lucky. Did not get it. That's okay. Let's keep that gravy train rolling. We are still working on stewardship. Right. Improve stewardship. The intrigue. Will anyone join the plot yet? No. Why not? We need people to help. Who are you? It's my chancellor. Let's just increase everything for you. Let's just make you awesome. You better get your work done, because I need my claims. Alright, finally. So now they're going to be paying a little more tax, which is not bad. How much tax are they paying us now? Well, the year has passed. We're now back in 1069. And we have another son of age. It's quite the reader, aren't you? Not very good with the ladies. Alright, let's see if we can pawn him off to some hottie. Let's solidify that a little more with France. There you go. Take it and like it. And he likes it. Hooray. Alright, what else we got going on right now? Let's just check that technology. How is it increasing? As you can see, it's slowly increasing. Now, this is all exponential. As the game continues and we get larger and the technology gets larger, these things increase larger, and their demands are, like, their level up requirements are larger. So that's A-okay. Where are we here? There it is. Alright. Let's continue. We've been attacked. Apparently we still had stuff down here. Alright, so there's still a 5,400 division down here. And our friends are doing nothing. What can we contribute to this? We can only raise 1,000 troops. I don't think it's even close to worth it. Do we have ships out anywhere? Do we? No, we're close. Well, we have one more ship now. Hooray, we can take 1,200. Let's erase that. We have a holding down there? Oops. Clicking too far. It's not ours. Crazy. Anyway, continuing. Uh-oh. That's not good. This is not good. What's this saying? Uh-oh. The son has... This is our heir. He's now wounded. But the damage should heal, given time. That's good. But he can't do anything special. Alright, well, we're going to grant that for him very soon. I think it might be time. Our knowledge. Excellent. Yeah, it's Pois. We're not really caring about our neighbor. Even though it's us, we focus on that one the most. Uh-oh. Dangerous faction. He's really strong. Why is he that much stronger than me? I don't like the concept. Holy crap. This game got a lot harder. This is good stuff. Alright, keep it going. Please don't attack. I don't have the troops to repel you. Oh, you lost. Not good. Here he comes. Alright, so he's got 982. This ought to be fun. 800. I thought it just said I had more than that. I guess not. But I have lots of money, so we could fix this nice and quick. And this may look bad, but this is actually a really, really good thing. Because our plot wasn't working, we were getting control very easy of our third province. And now there was this fabrication down here. This guy's taking his sweet ass time, right? So we're getting kind of lucky here, and these are part and parcel through this game are rebellions. Apparently in the normal difficulty versus the easy, it happens all the time. Anyway, that's going to be all for our first time round. We'll stick around and come check out episode 2 and see what the hell happens to this rebellion if we can win. See you next time, guys. Hopefully.